Right, so here we go, guys. Part 3 of our 76 Summit Series build. Part 1 and 2 were all about interior and exterior and checking those things out. This one is going to be all about the storage area, engine bay, and those unique Pinnacle touches and custom bits that we built and fabricated for this car. So let's go through and check out exactly what we did. In the back, we've got a lot of attention to detail. So, you know, we've brought a lot of that into this area. Now, it starts down here on the rear bar. So these come with a checker plate that goes over the rear bar. But of course, that wasn't going to tie in with the bar work on the rest of the car. So we had the guys at ATD cut us a new top for this. We designed in-house all of the design and shape and everything for it. And then those guys cut it for us. And we put a return fold on here, so normally that's not there, and you can see straight through to all the chassis and everything. And of course, when we're trying to get, you know, a nice aesthetic finish, we wanted to put a return fold on there, and we think it turned out really, really well. Another feature that we've done on this car is these are the MSA drawers, but we took them apart and we've powder coated all the handles in the grey that matches all the door handles and the accents inside the car as well. So we've got that real black and grey theme going on throughout the whole vehicle. Of course, all the standard features with MSA drawers, full extension, you know, really good quality drawer system. The MSA drop slide with a 55 litre Dometic fridge freezer. We've got a Victron battery monitor back here just to keep an eye on how many, you know, hours remaining and all those kind of things, what current draws are coming out of it. We've got the retractable air reel on this side as well. It's got the ARB twin air compressor actually mounted in behind this panel. We built a custom panel for that to mount to, and it gets it right out of the vehicle, and the air tank's actually mounted up underneath the car. So, you know, obviously these guys want to do beach trips and that kind of thing, so having air on board just makes a lot of sense for that. Over this side, we've got our switch panel. These have been developed by us. They're all locally made. All the switches are locally made. All of the plastic panels are all locally made and cut for us as well. So, you know, a lot of Aussie-made product in our builds. Not sure if too many people are actually aware of that, but we do have quite a lot of Aussie-made product that we work with on our builds, and it is a specific choice to do that. Got all your WSB ports and accessory ports. All right, so this is something that I'm super proud of. We built this in-house. Adam, our fabricator, put a lot of time and effort into getting this just right and create a vision that I saw in my brain for what we wanted for the back of this car for these guys. This is something that we didn't really tell them about, and this has been a bit of a surprise for them the whole way along. We knew that these guys have really coastal style homes, so we thought, given that we're building them a truck that's, you know, branded abodes, which is, you know, what they do, we thought it was super fitting to have something that paid homage to that as well. So we got a custom timber top made with the epoxy resin done on the end of it, in that really beachy style theme on the end of it as well. So nice little table for making lunches and those sort of things. Couple of really cool storage pockets in here as well. So yeah, I'm really proud of that. It's super sleek, looks really cool, and pays homage to their business and what they do as well. So another subtle detail that you may not actually pick up on out of the gate is that we've actually wrapped aligned the wheel arches black. So the key to that is just, you know, we've color coded the coil in this. We've got a nice carbon shock in there, and it works really well with the blackout that we've done on the flares, and just makes the coil pop out of the wheel arch a little bit. Obviously adds some protection as well for those, you know, forestry trails where you're throwing stones up at it. So there's a whole bunch of reasons for doing it, both from a practical sense and from an aesthetic sense. Before we wrap this up, let's talk about the engine bay. As I said before, when we were on a road test, fairly simple system, but of course done in Pinnacle fashion. So, you know, we built wiring harnesses for this car. Everything's solidly mounted. There's no tech screws. Everything's bolted into the car. If a bracket doesn't exist, we make a bracket for it. So that's our auxiliary battery. It's just a Century dual 4 steep cycle battery, about 90 amp hour. We've custom mounted our mega fuse block on top of here for all our main outputs. We've got covers on this with fuse labeling so that you know exactly what fuse does what. The same goes over here. We've utilized the factory auxiliary fuse locations. We've added in a second row to give us enough ports for what we need to do with this vehicle. A couple of uni lugs on top of the main cranking battery so that we can keep our cable management nice and clean and nice and neat. These are a fantastic upgrade for any electrical system. BCDC 1240D for charging that battery up. This is the dual, so we've got the solar input just here right next to it for an unregulated solar panel to be plugged into. Moving across, this is where we've mounted all of our relays. We've built a custom bracket so that they're mounted nice and strong, not tech screwed, not going anywhere, nice and secure. Again, all loomed and harnessed up. We've got the ePerp system at the back there. Did a little highlight and just color coded the end caps on the intercooler just to give the engine bay a little bit of a pop of color. We've got the controller here for our LEDs in our headlights that we can have. They're a multicolor change. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with those. All right, so that's it. That's the Abode 76 Summit Series build, all wrapped up. It's been an incredible build that's thrown us some challenges, and we've got to get creative on it, and we've really got to throw a lot of attention to detail into this build. Really proud of it. Hope you guys love it as much as we do. If you want something like this or something that has this much attention to detail to it, you know who to call. Give us a shout. We'd love to help you with your next build.